Okay, so you know how some temples feel ancient, like whispers from the past?
Steeped in history.
Right. Now, picture one that just shines, blindingly white, under the Thai sun, almost like it's covered in diamonds.
Ah, you must be talking about Wat Rong Khun, the White Temple.
Exactly. Up in Chiang Rai, northern Thailand, we're doing a deep dive into this place today.
And what's fascinating really is that it's not ancient at all. Construction only kicked off in, what, 1997?
Yeah, just then. It's the vision of this Thai artist, Chalamchai Kasipipot.
Right, and it's more than just, looking pretty. There's a lot going on beneath that sparkling surface. So many messages.
Totally. Forget muted tones. The first thing that hits you is just white, intense white. It's done with whitewash and these little mirrored chips.
Makes it shimmer, right? Gives it that almost porcelain look from a distance.
Yeah, exactly like porcelain.
But get this, underneath all that dazzle, it's actually a pretty standard structure. Concrete frame, basic wooden roof. Yeah, it's the outer skin, that white plaster mixed with glass fragments, that creates the whole effect.
Huh. Okay, so this wasn't some big state project then.
Not at all. The original temple on the site was apparently pretty run down.
Right.
And Chalermchai just decided, okay, I'm rebuilding this. And here's the kicker, entirely with his own money.
Get out. How much are we talking?
Sources say over 40 million Thai baht so far, out of his own pocket.
Wow. That's commitment. Why? What's the driving force there?
Well, it seems it's deeply personal. His plan isn't just the temple building itself. He wants the whole area around it to become like a center for learning, meditation,
Okay.
somewhere people can really engage with Buddhist teachings. He sees it as benefiting people.
So it's more than just art, it's a spiritual mission for him.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
He's even said he views the temple as an offering to Buddha, and he believes building it will grant him immortal life.
Whoa. Okay, that's a big statement.
Yeah. And it explains the scale. This isn't a quick project. Construction is still going, and they reckon it won't be finished until like 2070.
2070, it's another lifetime almost.
It's a massive undertaking. The full plan involves 9 buildings.
9. What else besides the main temple?
Well, there's the main prayer hall, the Ubosat, that's already there. But also planned are a hall for relics, a meditation hall, definitely an art gallery.
Makes sense for an artist.
Right. And living quarters for monks. It's meant to be this whole complex, a spiritual hub.
Okay, let's picture walking up to it. You get to the main building, the Ubosat, by crossing this bridge, right, over a little lake.
Yeah, but it's not just any bridge.
Now, what's different?
Below you, reaching up from this pit, hundreds of hands, sculpted hands.
Hands, seriously.
Hmm.
What do they represent?
Unrestrained desire, temptation, greed. It's pretty intense right from the start.
Wow, okay, so crossing the bridge is symbolic then.
Exactly. It's called the bridge of the cycle of rebirth. The idea is you're leaving desire behind. Crossing over it is meant to be the path to happiness by letting go of all that.
That's powerful imagery.
Very. And then next to the lake, you have these 2 figures, Kinnari.
Kinnari, what are they?
They're from Buddhist mythology, sort of half-human, half-bird creatures, usually represent beauty, grace. So you have that traditional element mixed in.
Okay, so desire below, grace beside you. Then what?
Then you reach the gate of heaven.
Sounds promising.
Well, it's guarded by figures representing death and another entity, Rahu. They supposedly decide your fate.
Death guarding the gate to heaven. That's unconventional.
Definitely sets a tone. But then right after that, in front of the Ubosat itself, you see these calm, meditative Buddha images.
Ah, okay. So there's a contrast from turmoil to tranquility.
It feels like a journey, yeah. The whole layout guides you through these different states. Desire, judgment, peace, it's all built into the path.
Okay. But then, the restrooms. Tell me about the Golden Building. It sounds completely out of place.
It is. Visually, it's this super ornate gold structure. Stands out dramatically against all the white.
Why gold? Why the toilets?
It's symbolic again. The gold represents the body, worldly concerns, money, materialism.
Ah, okay.
And it's deliberately contrasted with the white Ubosat, which stands for the mind, for making merit, focusing on inner peace over, well, shiny things.
So the fanciest building is the one representing earthly attachments. Interesting.
It's a very direct message, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so back to the main event, the Ubosat. The exterior, still white.
All white, yeah. Still got those mirrored glass bits catching the sun.
Right.
You also see traditional Thai design here.
Like what?
The classic 3-tiered roof.
Yeah.
And Naga serpents.
Oh, the mythical snakes, protectors.
Exactly. Big figures in Buddhist lore, often guarding temples. So it blends the artist's unique style with very recognizable Thai architecture. It grounds it, sort of.
Right, keeps it connected to tradition.
Precisely. But then you step inside the Yubo set.
You said it was a shock earlier.
Understatement. The serene white outside, gone. Inside is, well, you described it as fiery and bewildering.
So what does that mean? What's actually in there?
Imagine murals everywhere, but instead of calm scenes, you've got swirling orange flames, demon faces. It's intense.
Okay.
And then the really unexpected stuff, Western pop culture icons right there on the wall.
Like who?
What?
You mentioned Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, yeah. Neo from The Matrix, Freddy Krueger, even a Terminator, the T-800.
No way. Freddy Krueger and a Terminator inside a Buddhist temple? What is going on?
It's meant to be jarring, I think, to make you think. And it's not just them. There are images of like nuclear explosions, the Twin Towers falling, oil pumps.
Whoa. So depicting human destruction.
Seems like it. A commentary on, the negative impact we have, the destructive side of humanity.
That's heavy stuff for a temple interior.
It is. And then, just to mix it up even more, apparently you can also spot Harry Potter, Superman,
Yeah.
even Hello Kitty.
Hello, Kitty. Okay,
Uh-huh.
now I'm lost. What's the overall message with all this chaos?
It's complex. Some interpretations say it's basically showing that people are wicked, reflecting the struggles and temptations of the modern world against the Buddhist path. It definitely shatters expectations.
You could say that again. It forces you to confront modern life, good and bad, right there in a sacred space.
Exactly. It's provocative. A dialogue between timeless teachings and now.
Now, this amazing, complicated project almost didn't survive, did it? There was an earthquake.
Yeah, back in 2014 in Ma Lao. It hit the temple, caused some significant damage.
How bad was it?
Bad enough that initially Chilam Chai was devastated. He actually said he might have to close it indefinitely, maybe even demolish it for safety. Couldn't guarantee rebuilding.
Oh man, after pouring his life and fortune into it.
Can you imagine? But thankfully, engineers checked it out. They found the main structures were actually sound.
Phew. So what happened then?
He completely changed his tune, announced he was totally committed. He'd restore it, make it exactly as it was within 2 years, and dedicate the rest of his life to it.
That's incredible resilience.
Truly is. And they actually reopened the grounds really quickly, just days after the quake. The gallery opened soon after.
Wow. So people could still visit.
Yeah, though access was limited for a bit. Like, you couldn't go inside the Yubo Sut for a while, just take pictures from outside. But it showed that commitment to keeping it accessible.
Definitely speaks volumes about how important it is to him and to visitors.
Absolutely. It draws huge crowds.
So if you, our listener, are thinking of visiting, it's open all year round, right?
Yep, year-round.
Yeah.
They do take donations.
But there's a limit.
Yeah, apparently they cap individual donations at 10,000 baht, about $300, give or take.
Why a cap?
Seems it's to stop any single large donor from having too much influence. Keep it aligned with his vision of it being for everyone.
Makes sense. And entry fees.
It's 100 baht for foreigners, free for Thai nationals.
Okay, good to know.
That fee structure also seems pretty in line with the whole idea of broad benefit and, managing sustainability.
So wrapping this up, Wat Rong Khun, it's really not just another temple, is it?
Not even close. It's this incredibly personal, ongoing project. Part art installation, part spiritual statement, all Chalamchai Kaspipat's vision.
And that blend is what sticks with you, I think.
Yeah.
The traditional stuff, the bridge, the Nagas right alongside.
Yeah, alongside Neo and Hello Kitty and images of 9/11 inside. It forces you to think about, well, everything. Humanity, faith, good, evil, the modern world.
It's a lot to take in. It really makes you ponder how one person's vision, their money, their life, can create something so complex.
Something that just smashes together the sacred and the everyday in such a startling way.
Definitely gives you something to chew on. What part of it all stands out most to you, listening in? It's the kind of place that definitely sparks reflection.